Did Miley Cyrus just pull off the most unexpected engagement reveal of the entire year? Without even saying a single word. Because out of nowhere, one tiny detail in a birthday photo sent the entire internet into full-blown chaos. A ring on that finger. And before anyone could blink, fans were already zooming in, comparing screenshots, and asking the same question. Wait, did we just catch Miley slipping? Or was this the soft launch of the century? Whatever happened, it wasn't Miley who spilled it. And that's what makes this twist even wilder. It wasn't Miley, Maxx, or even their reps who broke the news. It was Maxx Morando's dad. Completely casually. Completely unintentionally. And honestly, Hollywood hasn't seen an accidental reveal this bold in a long time. He posted a sweet little birthday tribute for Miley's 33rd, a harmless carousel of photos. But tucked inside those shots was the picture. The one where Miley's hand is front and center, sparkling with a ring that definitely wasn't part of her usual jewelry rotation. A ring sitting perfectly on the left finger everyone keeps an eye on. And if that wasn't enough, the caption blew the lid wide open. He literally congratulated Miley and Maxx. And then threw in the champagne bottle emoji and a ring emoji, like it was nothing. Internet detectives caught it within minutes. Screenshots spread like wildfire, and suddenly, every comment section turned into an investigation zone. But the real twist came when people stepped in. And then, just when fans were still arguing over whether the photo was real, people reportedly stepped in and confirmed it. Miley Cyrus and Maxx Morando are officially engaged. That confirmation hit the internet like a spark to gasoline dock, but here's what really sent everyone spiraling. Miley herself said absolutely nothing. No post, no comment, no cheeky emoji, nothing. For someone who's lived so much of her life under a spotlight, the silence felt almost intentional. And fans immediately started connecting the dots. The whole timeline felt too perfect. A birthday post. A leaked ring. A father-in-law who seemed a little too casual with the emojis. And then a magazine confirmation right on cue. It all gave people the exact same thought. Wait, is this Miley pulling off the most subtle soft launch engagement Hollywood has ever seen? And then Miley stepped out and made it official, without speaking a single word. When Miley and Maxx stepped onto the red carpet for the Avatar Fire and Ash premiere, any remaining doubts vanished instantly. Miley showed up in full glam. And yes, wearing the exact same ring from those leaked birthday photos. But this time, she wasn't hiding it at all. If anything, she made sure the cameras got every angle. She stood close to Maxx the entire time, hand visible, fingers relaxed, ring catching every flash like it was part of the outfit. The two of them looked calm, grounded, almost glowing in that way couples do when they're sitting on a massive secret they no longer have to keep. Fans immediately noticed their body language. Miley kept touching Max's arm, leaning into him, smiling in that effortless, genuine way that feels nothing like the old Hollywood PR poses. And within minutes, clips from the premiere went viral. Slowed down zoom-ins of the ring. Fan edits comparing the birthday photo to the premiere footage. Even a few joking comments like, Miley said, "If y'all want confirmation, here you go." But this engagement didn't come out of nowhere. Miley and Max's story didn't just pop out of thin air. The first spark showed up back in 2021, when the two were spotted holding hands at a Gucci event, a moment fans brushed off at the time as just another celebrity hangout. But insiders later said that was actually the beginning of something real. What made it even more interesting was how private they kept everything. For Miley, someone whose dating history has been dissected, analyzed, and overexposed for over a decade, choosing silence was a major shift. No relationship announcements, no dramatic red carpets, no cryptic lyrics dropped at suspicious times. Just two people keeping things low-key while the rest of Hollywood tried to guess what was happening. They didn't officially go public until April 2022. And even then, they moved like a couple who value privacy over publicity. Maxx, a drummer and music producer, wasn't chasing clout or headlines. He already had his own creative lane. And that shared musical connection became one of the strongest parts of their bond. They understood each other's world without competing for attention inside it. Still, fans think something deeper pushed this relationship into engagement territory. Fans have been saying for a while now that something about this relationship just works for Miley in a way her past ones never fully did. For years, her love life played out like a non-stop headline cycle, public, chaotic, and constantly fed into by tabloids waiting for the next twist. Every breakup, every reunion, every emotional lyric became a spectacle doc, but with Maxx, the whole energy shifted. Miley looks calmer, more centered, almost like she finally stepped out of the noise and found someone who doesn't add to the chaos. They don't overshare, they don't feed the drama, and they don't use each other for publicity. It's the quietest relationship Miley's ever had, and strangely, the one that makes the most sense. There have even been unverified rumors floating around that her family absolutely loves Maxx. Fans online claimed he brings out a softer, more grounded version of Miley, one that isn't constantly being pushed, judged, or watched. Some people even call him a reset button in her life, the moment where everything slowed down and aligned in a way that felt healthy. But the real question is what comes next. Now that the engagement is out in the open, everyone's already jumping to the next big question. What kind of wedding is Miley planning? Some fans swear she'll keep it super low-key. Maybe a tiny ceremony somewhere private, far away from paparazzi and chaos. Others think Miley might lean all the way in and give the world a full-blown celebrity event, packed with music legends' insane fashion, and the kind of artistic flair only she can pull off. And of course, Miley being Miley, the music speculation started immediately. Fans are already asking if a new album is coming, one shaped by this calmer, happier chapter of her life. The idea of a love era Miley project has people convinced something big is brewing behind the scenes. There's even a theory going around that this entire ring reveal was planned to align perfectly with her birthday. A subtle, intentional way of closing one chapter and stepping into a new one on her own terms. No tabloid leaks. No forced announcements. Just Miley choosing her moment. And this engagement might mark the start of a completely new Miley era. Miley Cyrus has lived her love life in full view for years. Heartbreaks, wild headlines, every up and down dissected by millions. But now with Maxx Morando, it seems like she's finally found a quiet stability that even the most devoted fans can't ignore. A chapter that feels less like a show and more like real life. So here's the question everyone's debating. Is this Miley's real happily ever after? Or just another stop along a journey that refuses to be predictable? Do you think she'll keep the wedding private, away from flashing cameras and paparazzi, or go full Hollywood spectacle and make it an event for the ages? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss a single update on Miley and Maxx's next move. Because something tells us the story is only just beginning.